Hello Aquarius, this is Turquoise Tarot here with your love reading for April 2016. I first want to say thank you to everyone who has liked, shared, and subscribed. And if any of you would like a private reading, I will be posting my website in the information box below. For all newcomers, thank you and welcome. And please like, share, subscribe if you enjoy the video. So with that being said, I want to say that I had some technical difficulties initially, so I had to restart this video, and I will go over the individual cards with you, and then I will discuss what messages are coming through for your love reading for April. So the first card I have is the Ace of Cups. I then have the Seven of Wands reversed, the Fool card reversed, the Nine of Swords reversed. Oops, dropping cards here. The Ace of Swords, the Five of Wands, the Page of Pentacles in reverse, the Star card reversed, and the Ten of Wands reversed. Overall energy at the bottom of the deck, we have the Seven of Cups reversed. So I see that you may be involved in a relationship or with a person that there's high emotion and you're feeling overwhelmed emotionally. This Ace of Cups, there's always positive and negative attributes to each tarot card. And the negative attributes of this Ace of Cups is feeling emotionally overwhelmed, feeling that there's a situation that there's high emotion, you aren't able to see things possibly in a clear way because your emotions are overwhelming you. And I feel that with this Ace of Cups, we have the Seven of Rods reversed, which says that you are feeling like giving up. Maybe in the past you were defending your stance, defending your boundaries, and really trying to fight for something in this relationship. However, in the reverse, this is saying that you are now giving up, you're losing your willpower, and you're not willing to fight for your stance or fight for the relationship any further. Next to the Seven of Wands, I have the Fool card in reverse. And what this is telling me is either someone is being very deceptive with you, or that you don't have all the information necessary to make a clear decision. Because this talks about being foolish or acting in a hasty way when it's in the reverse. Now, I see that you may be struggling with some emotional depression. You may be isolating yourself. You may be struggling with insomnia or restlessness. I feel like your thoughts are all consuming with this relationship and the emotions that you are feeling with this relationship. And the center of the reading, we have the Ace of Swords. And the Ace of Swords is saying that you need to cut the BS, basically. And that when you do that, you will be victorious in overcoming this bad situation. I feel that you're holding on to this relationship unnecessarily. Perhaps you're afraid to move forward. Perhaps you're afraid to be without this person. Perhaps there is a history here. And there's a lot shared between the two of you. But the Ace of Swords is saying that you need to have the mental clarity and insight to make this decision accurately and appropriately without relying too much on heavy emotions, because your emotions are causing confusion for you and stagnation, which we see here with the Page of Pentacles underneath the Nine of Swords reversed. The Page of Pentacles reversed says that there is stagnation here, and that you may be focused just on short-term resolution rather than long-term goals or plans or ideals. So in the short term, yes, it may be hard, it may be challenging to let this go. However, it is much needed and necessary for your long-term benefit, okay? There's a lot of fighting going on in this relationship, a lot of back and forth. This card is about conflict and strife. So underneath the Fool card, there's someone's being deceptive with you, someone's not being completely honest, and they may be rushing you into a relationship or into a situation where you're not completely comfortable, but you're going along with it, and that's where this conflict comes in. But I think a part of you knows, because we have the Ace of Swords here, there's going to be some truth or some revelation. There's going to be something coming to light this month, and that is going to also be a part of the conflict. I feel like this conflict is ongoing, but this month, with this clarity that comes in, you're now understanding what this person's true intentions are, and it's creating for you a position where you have a choice to make. You can either turn the cheek, turn a blind eye to it, and act like you don't see it, or you can deal with the situation, and it's much needed for you. You need to deal with this situation, which is the Ace of Swords here is saying. You need to deal with it. Don't be afraid to let this person go, and don't spend so much time emotionally wrapped up and invested in this person, and also analyzing the situation, because you're really hurting your own health. You need some sleep, and you need to focus on other areas of your life. The Star card in reverse underneath the Ace of Swords is telling me that you are feeling hopeless, you are feeling pessimistic, and you are recognizing that this relationship is not serving you, but it's making you feel very sad with the Nine of Swords here, but it's also making you feel hopeless. The Star card, whenever it does come up, it's saying that there is hope. There is hope for you. There is hope in a positive outcome or a good future. It may not be the way that you are desiring it to be or you're hoping it to be, but there is hope. There is help from a higher source, and you will receive the emotional healing that you need. You may not be aware of it at present or throughout the month of April, but it will be there for you. And it's going to come in when you allow yourself to let go of this burden, which is here in the Ten of Wands reversed. You are letting go of this burden. I feel that you're going to probably stop communicating with this individual. You're just going to let it go. You're not going to really drag it out. You're just going to drop it, like this man here. It looks like he just needs to drop all these wands in order to make it through his journey. And that's what you're going to be doing by the end of the month. The overall energy being the Seven of Cups reversed. This is talking about illusion. This is talking about deception. This is talking about someone maybe using deceptive tactics towards you. So it's kind of reiterating what the Fool card here is saying as well. You're not seeing things completely clear, but by, I want to say, the middle of the month, you are going to have a better idea of what is going on. Probably the second or third week of April. You're going to have a much better idea of what's going on in this relationship. So with that being said, I'm just going to take some sabias here, the oracle cards that I like to use, and we will look at a few cards in this spread. And the first card that I'd really like to look at is the Fool card in reverse. Now this can be different for other, different people regarding what deception is taking place. And also, this reading may not even apply to you, and if it doesn't, I hope you'll check out your rising and your moon sign to see if one of those readings resonate with you. But this may be a specific message for someone. So let's see. So on the Fool card, we have La Constanza. This is consistency and perseverance. We have the card of jealousy, obsessiveness as well. And La Graceria, this is a card of tact, irritability, but also something of a highly sensitive nature. So on the Fool card reverse, this is telling me that you are persevering and staying consistent, but I feel that this person that you're dealing with, or this can say that the other person is being consistent with their lie and their deception, but it's causing you to have these obsessive thoughts and high emotional feelings. Not maybe jealousy, it may be jealousy, but it may not be jealousy. It just may be high emotion, and you may be feeling like you're going crazy in this situation, and it's something that is causing some irritability or sensitivity, okay? But you know, there's like an intuitive feeling that things aren't right. And I feel like this is carrying on from previous months, so this is nothing new per se. Let's look at the Seven of Cups reversed. Okay. So on the Seven of Cups reversed, talking about illusion, somebody being deceptive tactics, we have a conversation, the male domestic, and delirious people. So this is telling me that there's a conversation that's taking place with this man. I feel like it's a man in your life. You're having a conversation with a male, and you're feeling crazy because you're seeing things one way and they're trying to convince you it's another way. And you're wondering, you're questioning yourself and saying, am I seeing things clearly? Am I making sense? Are they making sense? But the Ace of Swords here says, whatever your intuition tells you, you're right. Whatever your gut is telling you is right. Let's look at the Ace of Swords. Okay, so on the Ace of Swords, we have the Belvedere. This is far-sightedness. It's being able to look out and get some objective, seeing into the future and seeing if we can really see ourselves with this individual. There's Disgrazia. This is like the Tower in the Rider-Waite, where things are, there's a sudden change, a sudden realization that comes, and it breaks everything down to its foundations. And then we have Morte, death. This is the ending of this relationship and a transformation that takes place for you. Again, I feel it's the beginning because we have the Star card underneath this. The Star card is saying this is when your emotional healing will take place. So you're worried about ending this relationship, but don't be afraid because the Star card is here, and the Star card is offering you hope. Even though you don't see the hope in this situation, there is indeed hope, because you will heal and come out of this a much better person and much happier, much more lighthearted. Let's look at the Page of Pentacles reversed. So you're holding on to this relationship. This talks about, again, short term, focusing on the short term rather than trying to make some long-term goals or focus on, is this going to have some longevity? Is there a solid foundation to this relationship? Is this something that's going to be around for many years to come? We have the Loyalty Fidelity card. La Donna de Servicio, this is the woman of service. This talks about servitude. And Sospiri, this is the longing, the desire. So it's almost like you're staying loyal to this relationship, thinking that if you just stay loyal and committed and offer yourself and change yourself or mold yourself into what this person is desiring, you have a hope and a longing that it will be what you desire it to be, and this person will eventually be what you need them to be. But I don't see that being the case when we have the Ace of Swords here, and the Ace of Swords is saying, no, cut the BS, cut the emotion, whatever lies you're telling yourself, you're not helping yourself, okay? Finally, let's look at the Ace of Cups. Okay, so on the Ace of Cups, we have, in the past, this relationship was something that you thought of as a fortunate turn of events. Perhaps you saw some longevity with this person, such as starting a family, or this could say that you are a family and there is a woman with children involved. And now the future card is melancholia. There's a sadness, there's a depression, there's a longing for things to be what they were. This woman is at a grave here, and it's almost like she's a widow, and she's reminiscing on her past. So you're reminiscing on the past of the relationship, wishing that it was now what it was in the past. And that's causing this emotional overload, okay? But I do see, you know, again, you have the Star card here and the letting go of that burden. It's going to feel so good, and you're going to feel so much more light and able to move forward, even if you don't expect that to be the outcome at because of the ending of this relationship. It will be. You are going, it's much more positive, much more optimistic than you are presently realizing. So just keep that in mind. Okay, Aquarius, that's your love reading for April. I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you for your general reading for April. Thank you. Bye.